We'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of So Unprofessional. I'm your host, Mr. Barksdale.
And I'm Gus, and I'm kind of, you actually did the intro.
Gus, shut the fuck up. Because first of all, you like the only light-skinned nigga with a Wakanda Forever shirt on.
Yeah, you like my shit, nigga?
That shit look goofy.
Huh? I'm trying to get into my.
You trying to touch your roots? You gotta get a European shirt.
I don't know. Trump fuck it up, man. I can't be the light-skinned Republican too much longer.
I mean, it's
I'm trying to hold on, but they making it hard and shit.
Yeah, they are. You've been spending your money in the wrong places, man. That's all.
No, I've been spending my money in the right places.
What you been spending?
Nice investments and shit, you know.
That's it. That's what
401ks
you
and
thinking
shit.
like a Republican. When last time you bought some fried chicken? There we go.
Damn, it's been a minute. That shit ain't good for you. Plus nowadays, the fried chicken spots, they size me off. Like, I don't know. Who got good sides?
Who orders sides? I'm there for the fried chicken.
So you just get a bucket of fried chicken?
Yeah, like a 4-piece from Popeyes, you know?
But it comes with sides and shit.
No, it doesn't.
Like Popeyes got the
4 pieces
shitty
of
ass
chicken.
fucking, is it the Cajun mashed potatoes?
I
with
don't
the
eat that
spicy-
shit. That's what I'm saying. You got this Wakanda Forever shirt on, you just be eating shit that the colonizers make.
I thought this was, I'm only eating natural fruits and vegetables and shit.
You ain't say nothing about no natural fruits and vegetables. See?
I shouldn't have to. I got my Wakanda shirt.
I ain't beat you. You lying to the people, bro.
I'm not
You're a
lying.
culture vulture.
I'm not culture vulture. I'm black.
Listen, man. Next segment. Yeah. So we sitting here today with some special guests at the show.
No, I want to say special. Because they declined my Yingling earlier.
Wait, don't say they.
Oh.
There we go. So now back to what we was talking about. With some special guests, allow them to introduce themselves.
Will Clinton, one half of Empire We Trust with my guy Booby Miles, and our trusty engineering third voice Eddie Royal. I just introduced you, my
That's all
bad.
cool. Eddie Royal, my guy.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So how long y'all had this podcast in circulation?
We're working on episode 17 on Sunday.
Okay.
So about 17,
Okay.
18 weeks maybe.
That's what's up. And what inspired this podcast?
The way we talk shit off camera.
Solid.
For real. A lot of motherfuckers said that we should have just, documented it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It's been cool.
Yeah, I remember y'all had the internet radio show. The internet radio show was waving. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Boob had that popping.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually niggas got tired of dealing with rappers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
we just figured we'll talk our shit and do our own thing.
You can tell the story about the sucker shit that Barksdale did when he came to your show.
Protect the innocent, please.
Come on, tell it, please. I wasn't there.
Where's my air horn?
This
If you listen to the podcast or watch the podcast, you would know whenever somebody drops a fucking fire ass pun or bar, whatever statement, I drop a fucking air horn.
Yeah, protect the innocent is a great phrase. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's people that's not here to defend themselves. That's people that's here in spirit with us. They should not be attacked.
Shout out to all my old co-hosts.
Yeah, man. What's wrong with you?
No, I wasn't talking about other people. I was talking about you in particular.
But to tell this story is to attack the people who are not here.
It's not an attack.
This is
We're
what I'm
attacking
saying.
you.
You back on that 6ix9ine shit. And we just talked about this in the stupid dummy. We talked about
Dummy boy.
We just talked about this shit in the
Dummy
last
boy
show.
is fucking crazy.
Every time you do like some ratting shit, some dry snitching shit, stop Tekashiing. You know what I mean?
On that Tekashi ass shit.
You on that
You gonna make
Tekashi
that a
shit?
thing?
Yeah,
Tekashiing right
Tekashi.
now?
Let's stop Tekashiing, man. Dummy.
You
You know what I mean?
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
That's it, man. So anyway, back to the focus on you guys. So what do you guys talk about on this podcast, man?
Everything. A lot of it is media entertainment. We talk about a lot of the current media things, but we also have, we're highly opinionated. We go into our own perspective on things. The truth or not, like we try to lay the facts out and then go on our opinion outside of that. Again, I'm like the third mic off camera most of the time.
Yeah,
And
I
I like to play like devil's advocate a lot. I like to be the person to be like, well, what if this is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. I like to like.
Ed is the against the grain ass nigga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that goes against the grain. I used to have that title, but Ed got me beat. He does it in good fashion.
Yeah, I mean, because I try to make sure the conversation is good. I try to make sure, or if even the conversation isn't that good, at least it's thought provoking, and we think about it, and we come back maybe the next week, especially with like everybody's talking about Tekashi right now. For instance, we throw some things around and say, well, what if this? And they be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I'll get bashed for it, and I'll get talked about for the whole week. Then if something come out like, oh shit, that was true, then it is. If not, I was just a dickhead on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that. I just like to make sure we keep things rolling and always have a different look than what everybody else in the media seems to do. Because a lot of people talk about the same thing and say the same exact thing, quote the same people, the same documents. It is repetitive, and I'm like, well, what if it's this instead? And they be like, I just get, you know what I mean, Boo like to cuss me out all the fucking time. So, you know what I mean? I take it in stride. And
him and Boob argue a lot.
Yeah.
I used to be the argumentative one, but now I fall back.
You're a fucking instigator on the low. That's what you are.
Yeah. Oh, you want to see spicing?
He throw the oops up.
I laid the foundation for the argument.
I be the one to.
I laid the foundation.
Oh, so you sneak it in real quick and then watch it.
Like,
watch it happen.
Hold the fuck up. Did you just say sneak it in?
Where's my air horn?
What are you talking about? Come on, Dwight. You out here hunting?
Yo, we ain't gonna go there, man. Yo.
Are
You can't compare. You can't, yo.
Are you?
We be joking and laughing and shit, right?
Dashiki Dwight.
We be joking and laughing and shit, right?
Dashwikey.
We be joking and laughing, but that's a little too far and shit. You know what I mean?
It's all good, man.
Yo, the DJ academics of the crew cannot get off. You know what I mean? Like it's all fun and games.
Where's my fucking air horn? Somebody give me a fucking air horn, please.
So, just bringing it back, but like like the podcast just seemed to be the new wave. You know what I'm saying? Like I know me and Gus, we also have a podcast, Stay Talking Ish. You know what I'm saying? And like how you feel about, I guess, like the uproar of a lot of podcasts coming out, people deciding to do the podcast. Like, where your stance at on that?
I feel like right now it's oversaturated, which is why I appreciate our podcast. I'm sorry, the way that I do, because a lot of them are in it for clickbait, and they want to go with popular opinion and just say what everybody else is saying. But to me, a podcast is something that you have to start off organically, because radio is too fucking political. Radio's political, and I'm not even gonna fucking get into the actual music game.
Yeah.
I mean, the podcast industry created a lane where you can be yourself, be uncensored, and you still got chances of a motherfucking defamation lawsuit, but it's less of it.
Yeah.
You mean?
I think I like the podcast world more than anything because it's like unfiltered opinions.
Yeah.
You know, like I hate to see a person that is like held in a box by what they could say because of sponsorship and popular opinion and everything like that. Like,
that's why I got out of radio.
Just like Eddie, like I am the guy that like to go against the grain if it's reasonable to go against the grain. Just because, you know, conflict brings compromise, and compromise brings conversation, and everybody get to see what everybody's seeing in the world.
And let's not forget that a check would be nice and controversy sells.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to be controversial. I don't want to.
I'm here for the controversy.
Yeah, I don't want to be controversial. I just want my.
I want to be informative.
Yeah, I want to be informative, and I want my opinion to be so abstract that it draws people to listen. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even if my shit could be all the way wrong. But that's my opinion. Nah, Gus, I'll be right on the point.
How does that work? How does that work? How do you go about publicly admitting that you're wrong? I don't got that in me. Pause.
Well, yeah, because that was crazy. Yo.
I caught it. Pause.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, you about to get off this show.
Yo.
If you do another Dwight
Jersey
Howard,
niggas and New York niggas are fucking crazy.
Bro, your man just said I didn't have it in me. I caught it.
But I paused in between both of them.
Pause. Yo, stop.
Yo, you hear him? Okay. So you just pause. Get your man. You on timeout. Just scroll through your phone for the next 30 seconds.
Let me text my girlfriend.
There we go. But don't tell her what you on here talking about. Oh, that thing over.
We watch everything I do together.
Whoa! All your shit in the hunting?
Hunting?
Yo.
In the park?
He's not putting you in the park.
I'm not in the park. I'm not in the park.
Nah, but I guess like
Peter Pan, Jiffy.
Oh shit.
No, relax. relax.
But nah, I guess just
I'm not gonna be fucking bashed by the nigga that got shot.
Oh my god.
We're not doing that.
Yo, I'm on my pro-black shit today.
Pro-black your ass away from the fucking bashing of the woods.
Yeah, I give you credit though, because it's the same way with your engineer. I'm like, yo, you can make jokes, you can make jokes. The engineer cannot make jokes. So it's the same way.
Shit, man. It's
But
all types of.
The engineer got good jokes. The engineer got good jokes.
Talented.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You better watch what you say to the engineer.
So what's the goal with the podcast, man? What's the end game? Talk to me about the end
No
game.
end game.
There is no end game.
Mm-hmm.
The sky's the limit.
Forward game and progression.
That's it.
No end game.
So no point or level where you say we get off the podcast wave because we've gotten here.
Once we start doing movies.
Solid.
Movies.
Solid.
I want that movie money.
Yeah.
So just as podcasters amongst each other, like how y'all feel about that Taxstone shit?
It's unfortunate.
Like I feel like Taxstone kind of really opened up the door, in my opinion, for like the hip hop cultured podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Like he really had a wave going with that Taxstone podcast. And,
For sure.
And you know, because of motherfuckers ranting,
Fuck Troy Ave.
that podcast is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely unfortunate.
I specifically don't give it to Taxstone. I personally give it to Joe Budden because before podcasts were a thing, there was something called a vlog, and he kind of pioneered that shit as far as rap goes.
That Joe Budden TV shit he was on.
Yeah, so
Half the time he was showing Tahiri's ass.
Yeah.
That was a great TV.
It's all about clicks.
That was great TV.
Yeah.
That opened his ass involved.
At what point do we call Joe Budden the pioneer?
I'm not gonna call Joe Budden the pioneer for me.
I've been called Joe Budden the pioneer off of emo rap because all these fucking young guys are doing emo rap. Everybody wants to be fucking suicidal over a bitch.
But they can't rap.
Everybody wants to have fucking mental issues. But Joe Budden was doing that way before. He just didn't get recognized.
But before Joe was doing it, DMX was doing it.
Not emo.
Yeah, DMX was doing emo. DMX was doing a lot of.
He was a little bit more spiritual and
it
wasn't
not emo.
He wasn't like crying over
emo.
chicks and you know.
X had one song per album. He was talking, giving and keeping moving. The closing track.
The last two albums.
All his albums, he had tracks on there.
He did not have
Showing his
one
emotional
emo track
side.
on his Dark and Hell is Hot or Flesh of My Flesh.
What was it? What,
I mean, I give him credit for being a pioneer as far as he transitioned his podcast into where most people are trying to go.
Talk about Joe.
Yeah.
Right.
So he transitioned into a check from Revolt, and he wound up. From Spotify. But he also doing the Revolt thing, State of the Culture.
Yeah.
I think.
Yo, don't be hard checking my co-host, man. He was right. He said Revolt.
He said what he said.
I just want to make sure he got the facts in timely order and fashion.
Ish, why you get so mature on us? We was doing the radio show. You had a Skelly on. Now you.
This is different platform.
It's a different platform. When I'm on the radio,
So it's safe to say that you're a man of many hats.
Doesn't have a hat.
One hat. One hat or no hat. Man.
I just know this. I don't go anywhere near the park.
Me neither. Yo, this nigga has a really fucking high disdain for fucking North Philly. What's going on?
No,
man?
I really like North Philly until you get near
The park.
the park.
Yo, it's not the first time we talked about the park. I'm pretty sure at some time something happened in that park. Like, what happened in that park? Something happened to you in this park.
Nothing happened to me in that motherfucking park. Let's just be all the way real. But I think that I was thrown for a loop many years ago. So I was in DC.
The story comes out.
I was in DC, and we going to the Million. We
get from DC
we going to Million Man March and shit.
You went
right?
from Hunting Park to DC?
No, I wasn't in Hunting Park. I wasn't in Hunting Park. And so, for me, I had been 100% oblivious to this underworld cesspool section of North Philadelphia. I was completely oblivious to it. So then the thing goes on the news. Some young man from North Philadelphia was in transition of his gender and prostituting his culo.
Culo.
Yeah. And
Culo is fucking nuts. Proceed.
And he had solicited his culo to a Caucasian man. The Caucasian.
Why the fuck are a bunch of grown ass men so entertained by the word culo? Am I the only one peeping this?
The Caucasian man was alerted by his constituents that he had just busted a trap with a.
Okay.
So he double backed.
Which is nothing wrong with that.
He double backed.
So
every podcast needs a guy like him. Every single one.
So
we ain't got that.
He got into a rumble with this
and he got his ass kicked.
And lost.
As he should have, dummy.
That is my biggest fear.
He smoked the
Okay.
And this is where I was informed that this part of the city was called Peanut Butter Park.
Nah, it's funny. Like if you look like he starts tearing up when he's about to start laughing.
Relax. Ish.
Like he can't even contain himself.
I share the sentiments. Don't get me wrong.
It's so.
Yeah, it's definitely getting cut.
It's so.
Edit that out.
Like this whole part is getting cut out. Like we can keep going. You can go back. I'm cutting this shit out.
They're cutting the intro now. Like
The third it was cut. I was like,
It's so.
I got that right.
And so the other that was busting the trap with him.
He tried though. He tried.
She is allowed to interview with the newspaper people.
Why?
Because they want to know what happened. She witnessed it. So she's like, yeah, I ain't going.
She went and got a piece of burger?
No, listen to her words. This is verbatim.
his eyes tearing up.
He loves this story. This is not the first time he told the story.
So yeah.
And it still makes him tear up. It must be a great story.
Yo, so yeah. She said, so yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We was selling ass.
This is
the newspaper. This is the newspaper. We was selling ass. Everybody knows this is Peanut Butter Park around here.
That's what they really. I thought that was your thing.
No! The whole city knows this area. This cesspool, this Babylonian Sodom and Gomorrah behind Walgreens as Peanut Butter Park. So the says this, and I'm reading it in the newspaper, and I said, yo, did she really not just dry snitch that they were selling ass?
Wet snitch.
But then,
no, that's flat snitch.
But then, you just alerted the whole world
that
to
this section
of North Philadelphia is
Peanut
where
Butter
you
Park.
That was free marketing.
Yeah. And so
that was free money.
Somebody had to die. Somebody had to die.
So, we didn't get to that part yet. This is a long ass story.
No, that's the end. And so
no, that's the end.
And so for me, like now, like whenever I'm in North Philadelphia, I pay attention to make sure that I don't drive into the peanut butter. I gotta stay away from.
The tires can't handle it.
No, got to stay away from that.
Fuck around and slid. Fuck around and slide off into the road.
And so that's just that. So this is Todd Bridges in the funny hat.
Yeah.
Todd Bridges, watch your back. You out here looking like Treyway Shotty.
Treyway.
Oh God. Oh, you about to get stolen anyway. Oh God.
Oh. Hey, yo, get up, boy.
Oh, his bitch riding though.
That was a nose shot. He punched him in the nose.
He's still on the ground though. Like he's still down there.
He got punched in the nose.
Nah, this the part where you get knocked down. You can get up, but you realize it's probably not a good idea.
Oh, but he is on his elbow.
Todd Bridges got to say the fuck off of True TV.
Did he get put down in his own crib?
Yep.
Nah, I think this was I don't think this is crib. I think he was at a bar or some shit.
Oh, he got put down at his neighbor's house?
Neighbor dispute. That was his crib. Neighbor dispute. Let's just say neighbor dispute.
Oh, this is a crib.
Stop letting your dog shit in my fucking yard.
So first of all,
Build the gate.
I just gotta give my one and only synopsis of the whole video. If you block, you can't get knocked out. If you block.
He would know all about that.
Oh, you got knocked out?
No. No, he's an MMA trainer.
Oh yeah, so he knows. Oh, so you know.
You said MMA?
Yeah.
Kickboxing. What's a kickboxing?
Yeah, so chill the fuck out for you in the house the fuck up.
I kept
He
talking
was
shit
out
about
for an engineer.
Relax with the jokes. I got my engineer with me.
Yeah.
So do you do MMA?
No, I box. Keep the jokes with him.
What about you?
Nah, no.
He brawl.
No. That motherfucker drinks liquor and beer.
He brawl.
Who's got hands though? I heard.
That's
got
little bro.
hands?
I know little bro. I seen him in action.
Yeah, me too.
I don't have no problem fighting. It's just, actually train motherfuckers.
If you know some shit, yeah, relax.
I know some shit too.
Grab a nigga by the collar, punch him in his nose.
One in the chamber. But yeah, Todd Bridges, you just can't be getting knocked the fuck out.
Nah, hell no.
Well, now they know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Like, so what happens when your neighbor knocks you the fuck out? Like,
There's no coming back. You gotta move.
No,
No, you don't.
You have
gotta
to
go back
plot
to your
revenge.
No, you gotta move.
I'm be honest, if my neighbor knocks me out,
in front of the same camera.
like, so if
You're not knocking your neighbor out. Your neighbor is gonna knock himself out. You live in Kensington.
oh, so you just gonna serve him bad bag and solid.
so like if your neighbor knocks,
rat poison.
if your neighbor
No,
knocks
that's
you
a
out,
good bag.
Fentanyl.
That's a good bag.
Get a nigga some fentanyl.
What you talking about? You better serve him some gold medal flour and black pepper. You want motherfucker making
Black pepper.
so if your neighbor knocks you out, right? Can you complain when he parks in your spot or your driveway or some shit, or you just gotta let it ride?
I'll be honest. If your neighbor knocks you out, you might as well let your lady give him some ass. Because
That's why he got knocked out. He probably was confronting him.
Like, yo, bro, I got your sidewalk. You don't need to shovel your.
you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's why when I move on the block, I treat the block like I'm fucking like I'm Ghost from Power. Like you never see me, you just see my car. So like if you ever see me, you about to see me. Yeah. You can't just be
It's
all
on sight every time.
You feel what I'm saying?
Every time you see you got broke.
It can't be overexposed in front of your neighbor to where your neighbor just feel comfortable knocking you the fuck out. Like that's a level of comfortability. Like this motherfucker talking too much, and I see him every day.
If the garages are next to each other, I would for sure be like, yo, come over, let's step in the garage real quick.
Nah, but he knocked you out on camera. Like you got to turn your live on.
I got cameras on my garage.
Okay, cool. And then on top of that, like I had a problem with my neighbor before. So you know, African men just look down on women. They have this bravado about them. They don't.
They kick too.
Yeah. So one day, Mrs. Barksdale
Africans
called me. She called me, babe. The neighbor threatened to slash my tires if I park in his spot again. I said, cool.
I slash you tires.
Yeah.
Mother
sucker. I said, cool. I'll talk to him. So I went and knocked on his door, and I know that was bold, but I was strapped. So I knocked on the door.
Yeah.
Is it legal, by the way? We have to edit this out.
I knocked on the door.
Legal.
And he didn't come out. So I said, it just wasn't meant today, but I'll catch him. So one day I'm taking little man to Applebee's because he had a good day in school, so he didn't want to go to Applebee's. Out of all places, why the fuck do you want to go to Applebee's?
2 for $20.
Solid. He knows this at 5 years old. He knows this at 5 years old. So we're going to go to Applebee's. I go to put him in the truck, and guess who I see parked?
In the range? You put him in the range?
Who has a range?
I don't know.
Solid.
He got an all black 87 Bronco.
Suburban.
There we go.
Put him in the
So
Yukon.
I see the neighbor, And I'm thinking to myself, like, if I run down on this neighbor, either I need to just run down and don't talk.
Yeah. Can't get knocked out in front of your son.
That's what?
You cannot get knocked out in front of
I
your son.
can't never whoop his ass or put him on punishment.
Nope. You ain't do it to him.
He gonna knock on the neighbor's door like,
go.
yo, can you handle this?
And
You
so,
have a new dad.
and so, my first thought was to just maul him like my boy Kabir did McGregor. Just run down on him
Khabib.
and mauling. Just mauling to where he can't move.
Well, doing this won't maul
and then
him.
give him and then give him some ground and pound or elbow.
Pause.
Okay.
Relax.
You got him back. I
Relax.
see where you
Relax.
All right.
Okay.
But all elbow. I did say all elbow. You was just fishing.
No, you said
But
ground and
anyway,
pound.
so I run down on him, and he start getting on his bike from the grip, backpedaling.
Oh, all right. I thought you meant the nigga.
Oh,
I thought you meant the nigga grabbed his bicycle
no,
and no, fuck this.
no, you know those is boxing terms when somebody catch you and you get dizzy.
Oh yeah, you
Get on
backpedal.
your bike.
Yeah.
So as soon as he saw me, he got on his bike. He never saw my face before, but he, you know what I'm saying? And so, long story short, his wife hopped out the car like, no.
Was she African?
Yes,
She could probably fight too.
and I was scared of her. So when she hopped out like this, I'm like,
More scared of her than the husband.
For sure.
motherfucking right.
For sure.
I backed up like, you got it. I said, bro, you ever tell my wife anything about you gonna do something to her car, bro? It's motherfucking curry African out here.
That's what you said to it?
It's fufu.
Yeah, it's fufu and whatever that other shit they eat with their hands.
Kappa is cassava leaf.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Cassava leaf.
Whatever it is.
So long story.
Disclaimer. We like Africans.
He has a
That's
dashiki
what-
on. He obviously doesn't share the sentiments.
Yeah. So long story short, when I see Todd Bridges get knocked out by his neighbor, I'm like, I'm glad that when my neighbors see me,
He did not get
is when they see me. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you see me,
For sure.
you about to see me.
How long you been in your neighborhood?
About 2 years now.
Do you know anybody in your neighborhood? Do you know any of them?
I know my pistol and my lady and my boy.
That makes sense. I've been in my neighborhood like 9 years.
Yeah.
I don't know the neighbors beside me names.
Great. So when they see you,
I'm like, yo,
it's
don't
kung
don't
fu
talk to me.
chicken.
Don't talk to me. I don't care if you touch something my
Oh,
snow ring, I saw nothing. If my mail comes to your crib, just put it in my mailbox. Don't knock and say, hey.
Yeah.
I don't know nobody. Across the street, nothing.
Because
I don't talk
the
to
I
comfort.
would just like to say, and we have to end the segment because T gonna fuck us up.
Okay.
I live in a nice neighborhood.
You live in the
My
cul-de-sac.
fucking neighbors done snowed.
My neighborhood,
plowed
my neighborhood
fucking,
isn't the worst.
my driveway. They done
Bro, you
shoveled.
live in Kensington.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't live in Kensington.
All right.
I don't live anywhere near Kensington.
Great.
All right, man. We gotta go to the next topic.
So just before we go,
Block.
disclaimer. This is my disclaimer for this show. If you block, you can't
Will
get
not get
knocked
knocked
out.
out. Block that punch.
Your peoples too. Your peoples too. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait. It's not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too. Explain.
The bad part is the black reporter too.
Radio Raheem.
Damn.
Radio Raheem.
You know what I mean by that. You know what I say by that. I ain't gotta go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history.
You ain't gonna crack
Go
him.
look up the history. Shit, ain't no everybody believe in Google. Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man.
You ain't gonna put that right hand on him, though. You done took the glasses off. You ain't gonna put that right hand on him.
You know we've been fighting 400 still fighting to this day.
Oh
To
shit.
this day. To this day.
He got a lot of venom
I
in
think
his eyes.
this brings me back to when the story came out about Chief Keef's song Finito having those college kids break the floor at that dorm party. Did you guys hear about that?
Mm-hmm.
He looks confused.
No, I think we covered it. Was that the same one where they fell for the floor?
Yeah,
A couple
Yeah.
weeks ago,
So
Why did you do that shit?
my co-host, no, I said you look confused because you were like this.
I'm just trying
But,
to tie all this together.
It brings me back to a few episodes ago on the Empire We Trust podcast when Boob said...
Is that a plug?
Yeah.
Shameless.
Shameless. He said that there was a difference between niggas partaking and ERs. You know what the ERs mean. The people who perpetuate what the quote-unquote racists hate. Would that fall into a category? This motherfucker just getting outraged about something that happened 400 years ago and taking that approach when he did the big eyes and the getting into the camera. Fam, you don't know anything about fucking slavery. You can hardly count to 10. All you know is that your overhand right is mean as shit and it gets you a lot of money. Shut the fuck up, stop trying to be righteous, and play your fucking position in the world.
I think the thing that kills me with Deontay Wilder is that he did all this against his own person.
Yeah.
And so...
Well, I think it's because the guy started off and said, your people.
Well, I think this...
When he's a black guy, so instead of saying, he's like, what people are you talking about?
Yeah, but...
What was the initial question?
It don't even know. It picks.
I don't think anybody
It picks up from Deontay Wilder just going
Deontay damn well don't know.
Spazzing out saying, my people been fighting for 400 years.
It starts off by him saying, what people are you talking about?
Yeah, but the question, what people are you talking about, came from Deontay saying, my people been fighting for over 400 years.
So the problem was a black reporter asked him, what people are you talking about?
Shout out to Brian Gumble.
So he's like, nigga, and all this whole room, you know what I'm talking about.
I guess my thing is this. The same token, Deontay, if it's a message that you're trying to say, the reporter is really giving you the avenue to articulate it and say it. But instead you want to turn into DMX.
You know what I'm talking about. Shut the fuck up.
Well, the thing was, it was more theatrical the way he did it, rather than sit there and have to actually explain the history and what's he talking about.
I'm going to tell you what it was.
You want those tickets to get sold, dog.
And you know what else it was? Too much dick eating.
Where's my air horn? These are nice walls.
Also, Todd Bridges didn't get knocked out by his neighbor. He was trying to help his neighbor evict a tenant from his property.
And he got knocked out by the tenant.
Call the sheriff.
By the tenant.
Call the fucking sheriff. You a fucking citizen.
They say, we ain't got nothing to lose.
But that's my thing. So even if we go back to it, if you block, you can't get knocked
out. So the neighbor went and got Todd Bridges to help him. And he got knocked the fuck out.
I'm just saying, if you block,
the block wouldn't work. The block ain't work.
If
you came through with lawful blocks.
Yeah, you know
what get punched
what
through.
The fuck is up with it? Who are you to help evict anybody, Willis?
Hold up, can we pick up Kareem Hunt?
Fam,
I'd like to pick up Kareem Hunt.
I am not getting evicted by Willis.
They said he kicked out. He
pushed her.
Pushed a white woman. You already messed up.
Oh.
Yep. Fuck that money all the way up.
Oh, Kareem.
That shit over. Kareem. The camera's not rolling, right?
Yeah,
they are?
Kareem.
Wait. So.
Kareem. Oh, what you just tackled? Is that he just tackled her?
He's a football player.
What are you doing?
Running back though, ain't a linebacker.
Fam, if I play football, I'm tackling you the first chance I get.
Come on,
So wait. They said it was domestic violence though. That was his girl?
Nah.
The report initially was like domestic violence.
I don't think it was his girl.
But it's really assault then.
I mean, it's really assault.
Yeah, that's why he's done.
But the headline said domestic violence.
Man,
of course, because
Ray Caruth just got out of jail. Enough said.
This is my thing with the whole Kareem Hunt thing. Like Kareem, man, first of all, bro, you played for Toledo. You was a 3rd round pick. Like, you really almost like one of those started from the bottom NFL players. Like, nobody even expected you to be who you are. Like, how do you gamble that shit?
Is he really who they expected him to be?
No, he's not.
He's better than who they expected.
He's a lot better than what they expected.
He's better than
Bro, let me tell you something. Arguably right now, people say whatever they want. After you say Le'Veon Bell, after you say Todd Gurley, I'm taking Hunt over Johnson.
I'm not taking Hunt.
I'm taking Hunt
The
over
thing
Johnson.
about it though, with
The
they don't.
expectancy that they had for that man was.
Well, what they don't
lived up to
say,
that.
they don't say that this actually happened in February. The NFL knew about this. It's just the public didn't know about
Oh, they trash.
It's the same Ray Rice shit. It's the same Ray Rice shit.
It's the NFL.
hate the league.
It's the
it. So
NFL.
they had no problem with this shit until it went public.
But I just think.
But they cut him from the team?
Yeah, they just cut him.
Yeah.
My thing is this.
He's on the verge of being unsignable.
Well, he's on the commissioner's list. Anybody can sign him. He's not been fully expelled from the NFL.
They just say he was banned indefinitely from the league.
Bro, from what I just read, he's on the commissioner's list. Like how they had Adrian Peterson.
So he's gonna be out of
For
here
whipping his child.
For whipping his kid.
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson could still play. The Vikings didn't let him play. The commissioner said he could play. The Chiefs just cut him. If somebody picked up Hunt until all this play out, Hunt's still good to go until they do
I
something.
mean, it's sort of like Ray Rice. Somebody could have picked him up. They just colluded not to pick him
Packers
up.
fan, so I hope the Packers.
But my thing,
He knocked that bitch the fuck out.
nah, he ain't really cracker though. He
Oh, get
pushed
the
it.
fuck out of here.
Nah, Ray Rice knocked her out.
Oh,
you
you
talking
talking
about
about Ray
Ray
Rice?
Rice?
That's what you talking about, Kareem
No,
Hunt.
No, I'm talking about Ray Rice.
Like the set.
That was a fucking overhand right, like, bang,
How you
bitch,
ain't
stop playing with me.
putting a sensor on? He knocked that bitch out though.
This is not.
You working
He
against
preached
me,
from
bro.
Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah, he is. My milk is
Y'all need
bad
to stop
news,
saying
yeah.
the word nigga. Now remember to go get that my laundry from that chink motherfucker down the street.
Yeah, Kareem.
Exactly.
Kareem just threw his whole shit away, bro. And I don't know how to tell like alpha males, you know, like you in the MMA and shit, motherfuckers that's like compete for a living. You know, I don't know how you tell an alpha male like that to turn it down and be thoughtful
Don't
of
touch a
what,
woman.
of
That's
what
it.
you about
That's
to
it.
throw
Don't touch a
away.
woman.
If it was two dudes there,
Don't touch a woman.
by the video not having audio, he could have been like, yo, I feel threatened. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
no.
You already know you an MMA guy. So you drunk or you inebriated, you not in your sober thoughts, and some shit turn up like that, and you've already been verbally escalated.
I'm knocking a nigga out. I don't have time for that.
Fam.
I can get away with doing that to guys though, because you can say, especially with a video with no audio.
Never.
I could have been an instigator, but if they on video, I could have been like, yo, I felt threatened. They were saying stuff to me, blah blah blah. So I protected myself before they had a chance to. You know what I mean?
I just want to hear what Kareem Hunt got to say.
Nothing.
I'm gonna tell you what I got to say. If you gonna put your hands on a woman, make sure you do it to a nigga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not only that, cause there's a twist. These fucking females.
Sometimes. I know where you about to go. I just want to
Where
throw
am I
in
going?
sometimes. These fucking females at times instigate these situations,
They know where I
antagonize
was
these
going.
situations. Okay, go.
These females are fighting so fucking hard for equality, but when it's not in their favor, they want to play the fucking sex card.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Here's my stance on it. I will be the first person to tell you, I am all for the physical fucking harm of a female if it's warranted.
Yeah.
I would never fucking put my hands on a woman, but I am very quick to smack a bitch. You wanna know why? Because the very second that there's a chance of a repercussion behind that, i.e. her getting her brother, uncle, dad,
You're for that.
grandpa, I'm with all that shit.
Yeah. For me,
I will slap the shit out of a female and then give her fucking brother a wedgie and kick her fucking father in the face. Quick.
Okay. All right.
Do not
In
sit
defense,
here and
right?
tell me. Do
In
not sit
defense.
here and
In
no,
def- in
not in
self-defense.
defense. No, not in defense.
No, I'm saying you would hear it out of defense.
No, if a female comes up to me popping shit as if she has two testicles between her legs, she doesn't have to touch me. If you talk to me like you are a man and these fucking females want equality, I'm gonna treat you like a man.
I don't think that's necessary.
You disrespect. If a man disrespects you, what you gonna do? You gonna punch him in
handle
the
it
face, right?
accordingly.
I'm gonna handle it accordingly.
If a man disrespects me verbally, you don't have to touch me. I'm gonna punch you in the face. So since you as a female want equality, if you verbally disrespect me, I'm going to punch you in the face. And it's only wrong. It's only wrong.
That's that stupid.
It's only wrong. It's only wrong if afterwards a fucking male comes up to you and you don't have that same energy.
Well, this, I guess, and you know, me and you usually agree. I think this is where we go into the fork in the road with that situation, because I feel like this. Women are emotional, men are physical. Women are gonna say all the dirty, nasty, filthy
Men
shit
are
in the
emotional
world.
too. We say shit we don't mean all the time.
But no. I mean, let me just finish. Just say all the shit in the world to escalate you. And the difference at times between the thorough men and the bitch boys is the one that can recognize what the fuck is going on and be like, bitch, I'm not even getting into that trap with you. You got it, and walk off. Or because you do invite the violence, go get your brother, your boyfriend, or your dad for me. I'm not even talking to you. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. The bitch word alone should have her get on the phone and call whoever loves her. And then you get to kick people and give wedgies and do the things you need to do. Like I tell my little sister, if you get into an argument with a nigga and you feel like it's escalating,
back up.
Call me.
Just back down.
Call me.
And call me.
Call me.
Don't go out here and be Sister Soldier and get cracked, because then now you asking me to go to jail for life.
Yep. Because I ain't come to fight.
That's not fair.
And that's not fair to me.
Life ain't fair. Life ain't fair. I play according to life's rules. Life ain't fair, so I'm not playing fair.
I just want you to back down and call me. I will handle your honor from that point.
And don't go starting shit either and then think I gotta come fucking nigga up or kill a nigga because you.
That I agree with. That I agree with. I will walk away from some shit like that.
So,
I'll walk away from some shit.
And I think until the audio comes out and we find out what exactly escalated Kareem Hunt to the point where when people grabbed him and tried to walk him off from this broad, he came back and tackled this broad. What? You feel what I'm saying when you watch this video?
That's funny as shit.
She probably threw 1,000 niggas
That's what I'm saying.
out there.
Like what?
ERs.
Like, threw them Jones.
She
Like
threw
what
the
the
ERs
fuck
out there.
escalated him? Cause like if you ever seen Kareem Hunt talking and shit like that, like he a real humble dude. Like what escalated him to the point where this woman had to be attacked by an NFL football player?
I guess the first thing is, except for you, there's no reason why a woman should ever be hit by a man, regardless of what they say.
I disagree. If she pull a knife on me,
no, I said by what she says.
Oh.
What she says.
Oh, if she say something bad about my mother.
But we know that we all know that women have this knack for knowing exactly
how to
what's going to.
So are you with women equality? Are you with that?
Yes, I'm with women.
Okay. I'm misogynist.
So if a man calls you a pussy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I'll be honest, it depends.
Hey, I agree.
It's a full situation.
I agree.
Not in a joking manner. I'm not talking about your man, a man.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
It depends.
Because I make good money. So if a motherfucker call me a pussy at work, I'm not throwing my money away for you.
Like literally, if a dude that I know I can knock the hell out.
I'm trash then because I'm trash then because what I'm thinking is I make good money. I got bill and lawyer money.
Yeah. I'm thinking
I'll bite that charge.
I'm thinking I got mouths to feed and I'm on a real mission. Him calling me a pussy can't take me off my mission, because that's just the shaitan, and that's a law, because it's always a law's plan. Testing me.
There's a way to get me out the fucking way.
You know what I mean?
He went into religion. I'm not touching that.
But it's not even religion. Like,
I'm not touching that.
I just really if we all subscribing to the things that we go through and the trials and tribulations, whether it's good or bad, is all God's plan. That moment right there where you on a mission and you got shit going good for you, and here come a lost plan, are you more focused on the plan or are you more focused on your ego? And I'm going to test it. So at this time, we like to thank our special guests for coming through tonight. Definitely want to give them the opportunity to shout out their platform and how you can be reached through social media, where they can find the podcast and everything else that you guys are doing.
You can hit me up on Instagram at Eddie Royal, spelled just how it sounds. Twitter at Eddie Royal 215. Simple stuff, man. Catch all of our content on Empire We Trust, and Will drop the rest of that information.
The Instagram name for the actual podcast, In Pod We Trust, just like In God We Trust on the dollar bill, but pod instead. My personal page, Will_Clinton 6, like Bill Clinton. My co-host who's not on camera right now, Booby Miles. You can catch him on the Instagram at Booby Miles 8, MYLEZ 8. And Amir George on Facebook. And thanks for having us, man. This shit was,
you already know. Appreciate y'all coming through,
for
man.
sure, an
laughter,
experience.
man.
And next time, can y'all like start it off with talking about like he's an MMA fighter, he's a boxer? And shit?
No.
We want everybody to get the jokes off.
We want you to keep the same energy.
That's supposed to catch you by surprise, because niggas don't know them. Niggas didn't know. Well, he did that. Niggas
Keep that same energy. Nah, nigga, I ain't gonna do that.
Niggas ain't know
The
that.
energy changed a little bit.
No, at the end of the day,
Nigga, I was out training last night. Nigga, I wasn't. I was fucking on the computer.
no, he's the trainer. Like, he trains motherfuckers. He wasn't training. He was training the mototherfuckers. He just quit your 9 to 5 to fucking, yeah.
Y'all couldn't have told me that before I started talking shit.
Nope, keep the same energy, man.
You wouldn't be in any immediate
At the end of the
danger
day,
anyway.
dog, if you block, you can't get beat.
No, I mean, I still ain't worried about it. I just gotta know, like,
If you block.
I mean, it's just a different approach. It's
That's
like,
what
you know
I. That's
mean?
what I.
Well, I kind of feel it. Because my hands are on a fucking stack. But I'm not fighting Ed.
Trying to block a
I'm not
kick and
fighting
trying to block a
Ed.
punch
No.
are two different things.
I mean, you don't block a kick.
If Ed-
You find a good way to
If Ed
absorb
got
a
a quarrel
kick.
with me, we gonna talk this shit out. Let's use our words, can it?
Now you want to use
we-
words?
Nah, I mean,
Those words.
you think of it like, you know what I mean, earlier you told me he was in like his 30s. I'm like, all right, well, 30s, you know, he's a little.
What are you, like,
he a little-
33?
He a little slim. I'm thinking like, you know, he probably ain't fighting about good 6-7 years. You know, we on the even plane. It's a difference from like this nigga train fighters. Like that's a whole different. It's a whole different thing. That's all I'm saying.
He swing a hook and follow up with an elbow. Bang. You don't see that shit coming.
Yeah, I don't
He
want
like,
to smoke.
I'm
with
cool. Like, he not gonna
It's like it's been a minute. You know what I mean? Next thing I know, I'm in the lock and I'm nigga talking down to me like,
got
you
you
don't
on
want
the
to do
armbar and
this.
shit like, yo, relax.
It's
And
all
you like,
good.
all right, pussy, chill.
It's all good. Put this truck in the guillotine. Bring your bitch ass right over.
Get the strap.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Get the strap.
All right, man. Thanks for coming
Yo,
through.
thank
man.
y'all guys
Thank
for
you,
coming
man.
through,
Thank you for having me. But yeah.
That's from all that peanut butter you did.
Yo, is that still on camera? Yeah, we appreciate y'all joining us for another episode of So Unprofessional.
That's right.
We definitely want to give a shout out to Headquarters Media.
Yeah, good job coming through.
I know T stepping his game up.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the team from Empire We Trust coming through. Showing
Y'all
love to the
niggas,
team.
you want to take a second?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. Just all this bullshit that's coming off your dashiki making me choke. You out here with this colonizer cologne and shit. But nah, thank y'all for supporting, man. Thank y'all for watching our show, man.
Yo.
You know, give us some feedback, what you like. You know, any guests that y'all want us to talk to, anything like that, definitely reach out to us. Show us some love,
Yo,
man.
man,
We
you see our
appreciate
last episode, man? We got like a couple thousand.
Listen, man.
Nah, means on it. You too busy.
That's what
man.
I'm saying. That's because, you know what I mean, I feel like everybody connected with the public service announcement.
Oh, I thought it was my light skinnedness.
Nah, you was looking ass. But what they connected to was the public service announcement. Stop dick eating.
I didn't even know the public service announcement was coming out.
I did. I made the public service announcement. That's what I be saying. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, is your brain warped? Like, did you drink before you came here?
Scully might be a little too
Yeah, man. Your Sir Benny Mouse. You better get that shit together. Anyway.
Yo, man. Anyway, can we shout out the
Who we shout
IG
out?
shit?
Shout out our Instagram handle.
So Unprofessional
Stay
Show.
Talking Ish. And I mean, our Instagram. So Unprofessional on Instagram.
So Unprofessional Show. You was doing good earlier.
Listen, bro, stop talking to me. You fucking me up. And this loud ass, dumb ass dashiki you got on is just throwing off my whole wave right now. Like, I was pro-black before you wore this dumb shit. Now, I'm about to take my talents to Britain. Like, I can't.
I mean, I got the dashiki and you got the fucking colonizer polo on.
Bro, that's not a dashiki. That shit look like some fucking chicken scratch that a 3-year-old did with a lime green highlighter.
Fucking hater.
Yeah, man, I can't fuck with you, bro. Tune into the show. Next time, Gus might not even be the fuck here. And that's just that. Peace.
Peace.